not worth it for that selfie. I don't
Oops.
think. Yeah.
Doesn't
oops.
surprise me, though.
Crunch.
People will do all kinds of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, just stay off the art. I think
Right.
that's a good.
And there was video of it.
Yeah,
It's more photogenic than you are, I think. You know, it's like just take a picture of the art or not.
Yeah, assume there
Enjoy
are cameras
it.
everywhere. I think it's a good rule of thumb in our environment. Let's take a look at what's happening weather-wise. We're going to see that fog and low cloud cover spreading back out with some mist and drizzle possible once again. I'm not sure what drizzle is. More sunshine, warmer temperatures tomorrow, kind of begin the transition back to a normal August weather pattern, and then back to those normal conditions as we head into the weekend with more sunshine overhead. But that's been in short supply today. The fog lifted a bit and just became low cloud cover, so for a change, we can see the bottom of Sutro Tower, but not the top. Temperatures made it up into the 80s in Santa Rosa and Fairfield. That's it. Those are the warm spots on the map. 85 degrees in Santa Rosa, unusual for the month of August. There's 73 degrees in San Jose. Concord barely got up to 70, stayed short of 70 degrees in Livermore, and then low to mid 60s around the Bay. That's kind of par for the course, just a few degrees below average. It's 65 at SFO and 66 degrees at the Oakland Airport. Gray skies overhead for the A's game. That first pitch is about 20 minutes away. Temperatures elsewhere, a lot of 60s on the map. Right now 64 in Livermore, 67 San Jose. Again, just right around 70 degrees in Concord, and one spot in the 80s. At not even 6 o'clock in August, we have one location at or above 80 degrees. It's 81 in Santa Rosa. Temperatures will back down into the 50s tonight. Not a whole lot of variation because of that blanket of low clouds spreading farther inland once again. And we're going to be seeing that slowly erode as we head through the morning hours tomorrow. But there are going to be some changes thanks to the wind direction. It's not going to be as strong an onshore wind, and along the coast and around the bay, it may even briefly swivel to the south or southeast and help to kind of push the fog back towards the coast. Now the breeze will pick up as we head through tomorrow afternoon. 20 to 30 mile an hour wind gusts certainly possible, but just that little change for a little while tomorrow is going to help the fog, which will be widespread in the morning, retreat much more quickly and much farther than it did today. Rapidly improving visibilities already by late morning, and it's really backing up all the way to the coast by tomorrow afternoon. I don't think it's going to completely clear out along the coast. You're not going to be quite that lucky just yet, but all of these numbers indicate pretty much unobstructed visibility by tomorrow afternoon. A little bit of mist and drizzle will be possible as we head into the overnight hours and early morning on Thursday, but you see it adds up to a trace, maybe 1/100th of an inch, mainly for the coastal mountains and the Santa Cruz Mountains as well. Temperatures are going to rise up to closer to what's normal for this time of year tomorrow, even slightly above average on the east side of the bay, but still about 3 degrees below normal farther inland. Close to 80 degrees in San Jose and back into the 80s in Concord, but pleasant weather for early August for sure. Low 80s, low to mid 60s along the coast. Why can I not talk this evening? We'll see if we can figure that out. Upper half of the 70s around the South Bay and then into the low 80s for parts of the Santa Clara Valley, but again falling just short of 80 degrees in San Jose. The warm spots will be east of the Diablo Range as usual, but they're upper 80s. I think everybody stays below 90 degrees for at least one more day on Thursday. Fingers crossed we can squeak out one more day of this type of weather pattern on Friday as well. Mostly low to mid 80s for the Tri-Valley, mid to upper 60s and low 70s around the bay itself, and then low to mid 80s as you head into the North Bay, with another spot that gets a little bit warmer farther north in Sonoma and Napa counties, the upper half of the 80s there, but even Lake and Mendocino counties staying out of the 90s for one more day. That won't be the case over the weekend. Most inland portions of the Bay Area should reach up into at least the upper 80s. A few spots will exceed 90 degrees, but up to the upper 60s and low 70s right around the bay, and mid 60s along the coast as the fog will take a little bit of a break each afternoon, and then temperatures start to drop off a little bit as we head into early next week. Coming up at 6 o'clock, we'll take a look a little more detailed at the forecast around Harding Park for the first couple days of the PGA Championship.